I decided to do my TED Talk evaluation on Miranda Wang and Jenny Yao. And basically, their TED Talk presentation was about a bacteria they accidentally found that can biodegrade plastic. To the audience by starting with a good delivery question, which was, how do you feel about accidents? I mean, nobody answered it in the presentation, but I could answer it if I was there. I mean, I really don't like accidents if they're bad accidents, like somebody running into the back of my car or somebody stealing my MacBook. Those are bad accidents. Kept the attention of the audience by constantly updating them on information about different kinds of bacteria and about different scientists who also came across big breakthroughs in science on accident. They followed number 10 of the Ten Commandments, which was rehearse your material. The articulation of their words and the volume and the projection of their voices were really good. I could clearly understand everything they were saying, so I felt like that was pretty cool. Emerson's TED Talk and then watching Miranda and Janie's TED Talk, I feel like Miranda and Janie could have did a little bit more when it came to grabbing the audience attention. I feel like they should interact with the audience more. I really felt like they were just trying to, breeze through it real quick, just get all the information they can, spit it out to the audience, and let them know about what they're trying to tell them. And comparing that to what Ken Robinson was doing, he basically was talking to the audience like they were his friends, or like he was updating them on what's going on in his life, and he was basically he basically had a comfortable relationship with the audience. I feel like if Miranda and Janie were a little bit more comfortable with the audience being there, they probably would have had the same outcome as Ken Robinson did. For dynamism, I would definitely give them a 4. I felt like their breathing was kind of off a little bit while they were doing their presentation. I definitely was looking at it and saw them, talk a whole bunch and then take a breath and then continue talking. So I felt like if they would control their breathing a little bit more, it would be straight. Looking at both videos, that delivery is very important when you're doing a presentation. It's mainly like the number one thing you should worry about. You want to have a good delivery because you can have a bunch of good information to talk about on a topic that you're talking about, but if your delivery is just completely whack, I don't even know if anybody would pay attention to it. It's basically like the same thing that falls along the lines of eye contact. If you're looking at somebody, they understand that you're paying attention to them and they're listening to you. And for delivery, if your delivery is not real strong, I feel like a lot of people won't pay attention to you. I can give to my fellow classmates when doing a presentation. I would just say just be comfortable when you're around people, and you definitely got to be comfortable with talking to large groups of people. And that's just pretty much all I can give you. I'm definitely not a really good presenter myself. I can do presentations with no problem, but I'm not really the kind of person to stand up in front of a whole bunch of people and talk. But I can do it if I have to.